now begin your presentation.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to share a deeply personal account of the challenges and triumphs that has unfolded in my dear Kaduna State. My name is George Obaibulus, and I come from the southern part of Kaduna State, specifically Zangon Kataf local government area. This area, once known for its peace, hospitality, and celebration of diversity, has now become a place of tragedy. Insurgency has claimed the lives of many of my relatives, both Atiabs and Fulanis, who call this place home. Our village, once a symbol of tranquility and a gathering place for loved ones during festive seasons, now carries the scars of banditry. In the midst of this crisis, some of my relatives in Guragan, a village in my local government area, lost their lives, while others had to flee for safety. Among the victims were my 57-year-old uncle, who relied solely on farming for a living and left behind a wife and 7 children. And my 23-year-old cousin, a student who was the sole hope of his widowed mother. As a result of these attacks, over 500 lives have been lost. Over 20 communities have been displaced. 18 communities have been razed to the ground, and several others injured or left disabled. My people sought for refuge in neighboring communities, abandoning their farms and livelihood. The place that once held cherished memories is now a place filled with fear, sorrow, hunger, and poverty.
Motivated by this heartbreaking reality, our team took action. We conducted a comprehensive needs assessment in 12 communities, engaging with community leaders, faith-based organizations, women and youth groups, persons with disabilities, and other minority groups. Through these interactions, we identified 3 critical challenges faced by these communities.
Among the victims, we observe a particularly vulnerable group, the persons living with disabilities, including the hearing impaired, visually impaired, and the crippled. These individuals have been marginalized, neglected, and forgotten. During the distribution of food items by an NGO, we witnessed a heartbreaking sight of persons with disabilities struggling to receive their share, being pushed and overlooked in the chaos. They left bruised and empty-handed, their hopes shattered. This experience and others inspired us to focus on empowering persons with disabilities.
Through a head count in the camps, we discovered 54 individuals with disabilities, men, women, and youths who lacked income opportunities due to their displacement. Unlike others who can seek sustenance, they are faced with helplessness in providing for their families. We witnessed their children hungry and malnourished. Partnering with Sheikh Mohammed Kenjiwa Medical Center of Kaduna Polytechnic, we conducted a clinical examination revealing distressing symptoms such as yellowish eyes, pale skin, swollen legs, and brownish hair. Body mass index assessment indicated that 87% of these children were malnourished. It was a stark reminder for the urgent need of intervention.
To address the skill gap among persons living with disabilities, we conducted a comprehensive skill need assessment. Most of them possessed only basic farming skills before their displacement, but we found a few individuals who were into shoemaking, weaving, and tailoring. Particularly, the blind face challenges that burdens their families. Additionally, we observed the dear living conditions of these disabled persons: makeshift tents, dilapidated classrooms, muddy pathways where the cripple crawl. They were in desperate need of a safe and conducive space to call home.
After extensive brainstorming sessions with critical stakeholders, we devised a 3-phase intervention plan.
In the first phase, we partnered with Kaduna State Rehabilitation Affairs Board and the Joint National Association of Persons with Disabilities in moving all of these identified individuals to the Kaduna State Rehabilitation Center in Kakuri. This center provides shelter and vocational training for these identified individuals, offering them an opportunity to live dignified lives.
In the second phase, we addressed the lack of necessary materials and resources needed for skills training. Leveraging on expertise within our team and alumni, we identified specialists in shoemaking, bag making, tailoring, tie and dye, and king crafting to volunteer their time as resource persons. We also partnered with the Department of Rehabilitation and Special Needs at Kaduna Polytechnic, securing 3 sign language interpreters and instructors. Through these efforts, we trained 11 individuals in tailoring, 9 in cane crafting, 27 in shoe and bag making, and 7 in tie and dye. We organized them into cooperative and partnered with Kaduna Polytechnic Microfinance Bank to empower each skill set with a startup capital of 50,000 naira so as to jumpstart their businesses.
To ensure market access and transform their products to profit, we implemented a multifaceted approach.
Firstly, we partnered with EFIS to create an e-commerce platform, enactusaid.com.ng, where their products can be showcased and sold globally. In addition, we utilized existing e-commerce platforms such as Gigi, Jumia, and Konga to promote their products.
Secondly, we collaborated with Kaduna Buy and Sell to organize a trade fair exhibition, generating extensive publicity and attracting crowds to purchase their crafts.
Lastly, we secured partnership with schools and Kaduna State Universal Basic Education Board to produce shoes and school uniforms for underserved children through our intervention called Project Aid. We generated an income of 4.5 million naira and a net profit of 2.6 million naira. These direct impacts positively transform the lives of over 54 persons living with disability, enabling them to earn an average monthly income of 24,000 naira.
In the third phase of our project, we addressed the urgent problem of malnutrition among the children of persons with disabilities.
Collaborating with professional nutritionists and dietitians from the Department of Nutrition and Dietetics at Kaduna Polytechnic, we formulated a complementary meal from locally sourced grains. After rigorous laboratory testing and sensory evaluation, we came up with a project, Chop Complete. This nutritional product is comprising of 70% grains, 20% vegetables, and 10% animal source food. It is rich in omega-3, vitamin A, and B complex.
Chop Complete is cost-effective, free from chemical preservatives, easy to prepare, and can be stored for up to 6 months. We are on the process of obtaining our NAFDAC provisional approval to ensure its safety and quality.
To fund the distribution of Chop Complete to our target audience in rehabilitation and displaced camp, we partnered with Accelerated Nutrition Results in Nigeria, ANRIN, and Kaduna State Emergency Nutrition Action Plan, KADNAP. This collaboration resulted in a contract worth 350,000 naira, enabling us to supply Chop Complete to affected communities.
We adopted a business-to-business model to distribute our product to major stores in Kaduna State.
Our impact has been profound. We've directly impacted the lives of over 50 children across 2 communities. We Chop Complete, feeding them for a period of 4 months. We've engaged 5 farmers in 3 communities to serve as suppliers, ensuring high-quality grains. Additionally, we've been able to employ 2 women to work full-time in the production of Chop Complete. Through our efforts, we've been able to sell 9,500 sachets of Chop Complete, generating an income of over 4 million naira and a profit of over 1 million naira.
To ensure the sustainability production for Chop Complete, we entered into partnership with local farmers, providing facilities in our school laboratory to maintain international best practices of food production. We also coordinated marketing and distribution to reach a wider consumer base.
Throughout this Enactus, there are team's potential, talent, ideas and dedication have been channeled toward creating a purposeful change.
With over 3,000 volunteered hours of work, we've directly impacted the lives of over 150 individuals and indirectly impacted the lives of over 632 more. Through our project, we've been able to create over 150 jobs, generating a accumulation of over 9 million naira and a profit of over 3 million naira.
Our journey does not end here. By obtaining our NAFDAC number, we aim to establish our own mini factory and expand our product availability, which will be available in over 35 stores in Kaduna State and subsequently reaching other states in Nigeria. We also aim to extend the market opportunities of persons living with disability by partnering with the paramilitary to produce their training booths, organizing quarterly trade fair events to improve sales and product visibility. Kindly join us to watch our testimonials and the TV broadcast.
Haruna Yakase, the Executive Secretary, Kaduna State Disability Affairs Board. It's a very good intervention. We thank Enactus Nigeria, most particularly Enactus Kaduna Polytechnic, because the Polytechnic chapter has been a friend, of course, indeed to us. We've been collaborating, and Enactus has been supporting the board in the discharge of its responsibility. I would like to thank Enactus Nigeria and Enactus Kaduna Polytechnic in particular for this support they are bringing.
Malang Awal Shuaibu expressed appreciation for the support received from the organization.
They teach so many things to our students, which we appreciate.
Some of the trainees noted that the training they received will greatly supported their lives.
It will help me in many ways. From then I learned how to know how to make bag and trouser and so many other things from them.
After completing receiving the training, I will go back home and open my shop to train other young persons to benefit from me.
In this Enactus year, we have successfully addressed 5 sustainable development goals. Goal 1, no poverty.
Goal 2, zero hunger.
Goal 3, good health and well-being.
Goal 10, reduce inequality.
And Goal 17, partnership for the goal.
As a team, we are united in our commitment to our community, humanity, and the environment.
Our purpose is clear and our goal is unwavering.
Our vision is focused on creating a better future for all.
We are Enactus Kaduna Polytechnic,
Devoted to making a lasting impact and empowering lives. Thank you.
Okay. Judges, we may now begin the question and answer session.
Okay.
Well done. I think I was going to, my question is, for, with all the figures you were reeling out, they sound very interesting. But for what duration were you able to achieve this?
Okay, thank you very much, Ma, for your question. This program took place in 8 months.
Okay, so the chop up, you've been selling it for the past 8 months?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
The Chop Complete is like a product under, the business itself is what? Yeah, two different, I noticed. So it's like, wow. I want to, lightly commend. I know my colleague there wants to talk, okay? So I want to lightly commend you guys. Good job. Okay, I can see you mapped out everything, okay? Even your spread network, collection network, you've mapped it out. So I'm wondering, your local communities where you're covering right now, how do you intend to move to Kaduna State as a whole? It's a big state because that's where you are right now. You got to look beyond, the enclave you've created for yourself. You need to move to the bigger place. So how from Kaduna then to the nation as a whole? Because your product, 2 of them, very important for the development drive of our country. So how do you intend to spread faster? Thanks.
Thank you very much, Ma, for that question. Presently in our state, which is Kaduna State, we have our products spread across the major superstores in the state for any individual who wants to purchase them. And we projected that in the next year, we'll have our products spread across 35 stores around the nation. So we intend to go to these stores and put in our product and tell them the importance of these projects because we have evidence of people who have used these products and have benefited from it. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, in addition to that, we have partnership with the Kaduna State Action Malnutrition Plan. This organization is saddled with the responsibility to work on nutrition within Kaduna State and then, by extension, to Nigeria as a whole. So we are currently working with a partnership with them to expand the project.
So this organization has adopted the product. That's your snack as we speak.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what of the, NAFDAC is in view. All right, thank you.
Okay, well done, guys. Project Age, looking at it, I could see clearly your beneficiaries, people that benefit from your services. But I can't see clearly who truly will pay for that service. you may need to, shed more light, on that. Who truly are your customers? I don't know do you understand the point I'm making here? Okay. Or do you have sponsors?
Can you come again, sir, please? Can you come again?
Okay. People that are benefiting from your service, very clear, displaced, people living with disability, right? But it is very clear, these guys may not be able to pay for your service. To make your project sustainable, who truly will pay for your service?
Okay, thank you very much for that question, sir. Okay, for the product we give to those persons, it was sponsored by the ARIN project. So in our lines, we said they gave us a partnership. We got a partnership deal with them of 350,000 naira to distribute this product free of charge to these persons.
So, is it the same sponsor that will continue sponsoring you going forward? Or you are, looking for more partners, more sponsors to get your service going?
Okay, so in addition, that's why these persons were taught skills so that they can now earn an income to take care of themselves also.
And so to add to what he said, in our projection, we showed that these persons have been given the opportunity to be able to make products that they can sell. These malnourished children were sourced out from the children of the persons living with disabilities. They were not just children formed from somewhere else. They were from the children of the persons living with disabilities. Now, we've improved the livelihood of these parents by giving them the opportunity to be able to make products from their hands. We've been able to create several market space for them in our partnership with Kaduna Buy and Sell and other Kaduna marketplaces. So when in our projection, we also said we're going to be making quarterly trade fair events. We have made several market spaces. So once they make these products, they have where to sell it and how to generate income. And lastly, we've made the products as cheap as 500 naira, which everyone should be able to afford. Thank you, sir.
Time has expired. Judges, please join me in thanking the team from Kaduna Polytechnic.